Alright, so here we are with the first video in the series of the Magic 2014 Duels of the Planeswalkers. This is once again Shane. We're going to be having some fun with this. Basically have been a fan and a player of Magic since almost when it first came out back in the 90s. I think they had the Alpha, Beta, and then the Unlimited edition. If I remember right, and I started playing Magic with the Unlimited edition. And I've done both classic, regular, physical cards, Magic, and computer versions of Magic over the years. Always enjoyed it. So this series, it's going to assume some familiarity with Magic. I may explain some stuff here and there, but if you see me kind of blasting past concepts, I apologize. If you're wanting a full in-depth sort of tutorial, that's not really the purpose of these. This is more for people who enjoy watching Magic, but of course anybody and everybody's welcome to watch, despite your skill level. And speaking of skill levels, I'm ashamed to admit that I had played a few test games on this at the Planeswalker level. There's 3 levels. It asks you how much you play at. So I played plenty of Magic, and I got thumped over and over and over. So I backed it down to the medium difficulty, I'm ashamed to admit. But I didn't want this series of videos to be me playing the same match over and over and over, trying to get past an opponent. So without further ado, let's jump on in. Our first Chandra Nalaar. She's going to be our first opponent. This is the campaign. These are all computer opponents, non-player characters, in other words. So it says defeat this opponent to continue and unlock a new deck. And I'm not going to play, there's some tutorial matches here. I'm just going to jump right on into Chandra. And from previous matches, she uses a fire deck. I'm starting off with a green deck, which is you know, so far on the hardest difficulty, I've come close to beating her. In one game I had her, but I made a real dumb mistake. I saw it when I made it, and that cost me the match. So Chandra is going to play first. I'm going to look at my cards. I've got plenty of land. I got 4 forests, 2 mobs, and an overrun spell. So I'm going to stick with this hand. But she's been coming out, at least on the hardest difficulty, just swinging. Goblin Arsonist. When Goblin Arsonist dies, you may have it deal 1 damage to target creature or player. Alright, I got another forest. That's fine, because I'm going to need it for that overrun. So I'm going to play this forest. Taking a look at these cards, this D14, I'm assuming that's the symbol for the Magic 14 Duels of the Planeswalkers. So I've never seen that symbol before. Usually each expansion will have its own symbol. It's coming at me, nothing I can do, so I'm just going to have to take that point from the Goblin. The interface here isn't bad. The animations and everything is pretty smooth. Torch Fiend, 2/1 creature. Can't do anything about it. So, as with previous games, she's coming out swinging. Another forest. I actually wouldn't mind getting another mob out at this point. 3/2 with trample. Spear. So she's going to use that to take out my creature I just got out. And both are attacking. There's nothing I can do. I'm just going to have to take that damage. Okay. Attack is that Oaken form. Can a creature gets +3/+3. Not bad. So I'm going to get this forest into play. I can't get this troll out yet. I'm a little frustrated. I played some previous matches, like I said, and she's just going to keep whittling me down. But this troll has regenerate, and I was never able to activate that regenerate ability. So either there's a bug, or else I'm misunderstanding something in the timing of the game. Magic, as you probably know, has a very specific timing sequence of when you can and cannot cast things. So I could get this Gloom Widow that has reach. Neither of these creatures is flying. So I'm going to go ahead and get my Uncle Troll out. Another thing I'm noticing in previous matches, I mean, she's just had a ton of land out, and so far she's not getting the land that she had. So maybe that has something to do with the difficulty setting, because she never had any problem with mana in the previous. Alright, so let's get this Gloom Widow out. Okay, and then I like this Oaken form, but it's going to cost me 3 points, and I can't. I'm going to go ahead and throw this Nature's Lore and get another mana point out. Yep, that'll work. That's fine. Yep. Okay, let's do it. I guess I have to confirm it. Okay, so now I've got another forest out. Okay, I'm going to continue. Do I want to attack? I can attack 4/3 and spread that however I want and get rid of both those. Yeah, I'm going to attack. It's probably going to block. Yeah, okay. I imagine she's going to block with both to get rid of my mob. Nope, she's not. She's going to let me do the damage. Definitely not playing as smart on this medium difficulty. I was really impressed with the AI on the hardest difficulty. Made very smart choices. It's coming at me. I guess for some reason I couldn't block. I don't know if I have summoning sickness on the spider or what. Okay, let me get this force into play. So I could play, it cost me 5 mana to do the +3/+3 and get trample till the end of the turn. I don't want to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw Oaken Form on this guy. So now he's 7/6. What else can I do? I can get this Tusker out. I'm going to go ahead and get this Tusker out. Continue. And I'm going to attack with everything. Get 10 points here. Attack. Now, previous matches, she's been using instants to get rid of creatures as they attack. I guess she's not going to do it this time. So that took her down to 6. And I've still got 1 mob out, 1 creature, I guess, that I can defend with. Okay, she got another mountain out. Let's see what she's going to do. Forgotten Firecat. 4/1. You know, red is known for its damage potential, and that's, you know, no difference here. Now she's got 6 health left. I've got this overrun, which creatures you control get 3/3 and gain trample. So with trample, even if I get blocked, the damage still carries over, you know, after I apply it to the creature that's blocking. So I think I can take her with this round with the overrun card. So now I'm 6, 6, 10. So there's 22 points coming at her. I just don't see how she can. I'm gonna attack with everything. I'm gonna attack. So even if she blocks, I just don't see how she can stay in the game unless she has an. Well, no, she's mana tapped. She has no free mana. So yeah, I'm gonna regenerate the troll. So, like I said, she's down to -9. It'll still be. She's down to -13 with that trample. So I took her. Huge difference between the hardest level of difficulty and the medium. Because the hardest, she just owned me pretty much every game. Like I said, I lost one because I made a stupid mistake. This one, huge difference. So I got unlocked a card, Master of the Wild Hunt. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a 2/2 green wolf creature token onto the battlefield. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. Well, let's look at the deck manager. I'm not familiar with this.
I underestimated you. It won't happen again. I could use some help tracking a traitorous planeswalker named Ramaz. Here's a few clues. The hives on Chandra Nalaar. A death mage on Ravnica. A dragon mage of Durant. A pendant from Innistrad. An elf shaman of Zendikar. So how about some adventure?
I guess you defeated Chandra Nalaar, now wield Chandra's Fire Surge intro pack. I think I'm going to have to... I don't know if it's asking me to buy that or what. When I first started the game, it gave me a code to go redeem something. I don't think that was the same. So I've only got... Okay, I've got Fire Wave, so I got that deck for beating her. Alright, so let me take a look. I'm going to take a... Okay, so unlock full deck. I don't think I want to do that. I'm sure they're going to ask for money. Let's take a look. Yeah, don't want to do that. Bye-bye. Let's go back to the game. It's a control tab, shift tab. I forget how to get back. Yeah, shift tab. Alright. So what have I got? I've got 61 cards in the deck, 19 creatures, 18 other, 24 land. What's this? Save changes, reset that back. I'm not going to waste your time watching me fumble around with this, so I'm just going to go back. Quit without saving. I didn't change anything. So, let's see if we can get one more single player campaign. Innistrad. Ravnica. It's locked. These are the different. It's locked. It looks like Innistrad by default.
Ramaz gave me a pendant from a plane called Innistrad. The mark on it symbolizes some militant order there. If you can track down its owner, maybe they'll know something about Ramaz. Careful though, nothing's more dangerous than armed zealots.
Yeah, look at all these guys. No zombie. It's going to be a black deck. Yuck. Okay, so let's see if my green deck can take the black deck. Encounters are a way to test how your deck performs against a specific strategy. You play your deck as normal, but your opponent plays the same cards in same order every time. Huh. Okay. So, like with a lot of games, you can start recognizing patterns to beat the boss, as it were. So it sounds like they play the same cards in sequence every time, so you can learn strategies to beat them. Sounds like. Creature with Undying can be killed, but it returns to life. I didn't get to read the whole thing. So Moorland zombies. Prey upon. Overrun. I'll stick with this. I'm going to play first, so I'm going to keep the hand. You know, zombies have a lot of, or black decks have a lot of life-draining magic, a lot of, let's see, enters the battlefield tapped, but it gets 2/2 once it's untapped. That's pretty nice. And of course, black decks can a lot of times pull stuff back out of the graveyard and that sort of thing. So I got 3/2 trample with these Garrett's companions, so I'm going to get him out. Can't do any combat. Getting another swamp out. I don't think I can block. Can I? Yeah, I can block. I'm going to go ahead and skip blocking. We'll take that 2 damage. And a walking corpse. 2/2. Okay. Sentinel spiders, these are nice because they have vigilance, so they don't tap when they're attacking, and they have reach, so they can black flying. I don't have anywhere near enough water to get them out. Throw another Garrett's companion. I'm not going to attack. No, I'm not seeing any percentage in it. At the best, I'm going to lose one of my creatures. Swamp. So this guy's got some mana, better mana than Chandra had. So 2/2. Both of my creatures are at 3/2. I don't want to lose one yet, so I'm going to need all the offense I can get. So I'll gamble there and take a couple points to keep my creatures in play. Another mana. Okay, still can't throw the Sentinel Spider, but getting close. I'm not going to do combat. Alright, continue. There's another card similar to Prey Upon that gives a +1/+1 to the creature that you're using to attack another creature. If I had that, that would be great, but to Prey Upon itself, I'd still lose a creature. I'm going to go ahead and take that damage. Yeah, it's just nasty, yucky. A Gloom Widow, those aren't bad. I'm going to go ahead and get my Sentinel Spider out, and this will start making a difference. I can start blocking. Skip attack. No, I'm going to go ahead and attack. I'm going to go ahead and assume that spider that I got out there has kind of helped change the momentum. So I'm going to get blocked 1. And it's got trample, so there'll still be a point get through, and that's going to get rid of that creature. Alright. So that was a good turn for me. But let's see what this guy's going to pull out. Nothing. Nope. A Ghoul Raiser. When Ghoul Raiser, return a zombie card at random from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, I figured that would happen with a black deck. So, pulled it from his hand, or from the graveyard into his hand, and played it in the same turn. That's not bad. Alright, whenever you cast a green spell or a forest enters the battlefield under your control, gain 1 life. That's nice. I'm not complaining. But I'm going to go ahead and get this Doom Widow out. Now, who's this zombie guy? The Ghoul Raiser. I gotta get rid of this guy. So I'm going to use Prey Upon. And I'm going to cast it on this guy. And I want him to take out the Ghoul Raiser. Gotta get rid of that guy. Too much of an advantage for my opponent. Okay, I'm going to attack with just him. Attack. I've got to, now that I've gotten rid of that Ghoul Raiser, I got to press my advantage. And I'll end up, I'll lose that Garrett's Companion, but I'll still get a point through because of Trample. And now I have the advantage of creatures on the field. Let's see how long that lasts. Endless Ranks of Dead. That doesn't sound good. At the beginning of your upkeep, put X 2/2, where X is half the numbers of zombies you control. Round it down. Glad I got rid of those other zombies. I'm going to get another Sentinel Spider out there. I really need to get this staff. I'm going to get the Sentinel Spider out there. And then I'm going to attack with everything that can attack, because unless he has an instant or something, his creature cannot kill either my mobs. And that was kind of dumb that he sacrificed that zombie, because now his enchantment isn't going to do anything. It doesn't get any tokens. Like I said, at medium difficulty, they're not playing anywhere near as well. So, no zombies, so no tokens from that enchantment. Rotting Legion. Rotting Legion enters the battlefield tapped. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that thing's tapped. So creatures, I'm going to throw this sorcery. Creatures you control get +3/+3 and gain trample till end of turn, which is going to give me 7, 6, 7. Yeah, unless something really crazy happens, this guy's going down. So that's 2 games in a row where that overrun card has really made a difference. And I'm going to attack with everything. Take these nasty zombies out. Attack. Boom. 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 Eat it. I love it. Hopefully I can get the difficulty back up. I don't feel the greatest. Wormskin Forger. So I'm getting cards. I love that. I'm going to keep going in the campaign. And Skursdag Cultist will be my next. But that will not be in this video. I will do another session and another video soon. Thanks for watching Shane Plays campaign of Magic 2014, Duels of the Planeswalkers, and definitely hope that you keep with the series and that you check in next time. Have a great one.